fine. I was trying to find you. Oh, Mimi, you guys are cuddling together. Hell yeah.
Why is there a
Oh
dog?
man. That's
I'm
my dog.
absolutely stuck.
Why is there a dog? Get this dog out of here. No. No pets allowed. I don't know what it said. What sort of soliloquy you're talking about? I don't understand any of it.
Hey, my dog needs a bed. Is it okay if it cuddles with you? Because, I don't have a dog bed yet. I didn't find one. Oh, that's your roommate.
Professor.
You fuck.
Why did you kill Clink?
And Braggy.
What do you mean?
I have to bunk with this person. I have to bunk with this person. They killed Clink.
Why is Clink dead?
There's
I
anyone
killed
else
her.
still confused on where your starting location
Perhaps
is?
she would arrive
I
later.
found in town and I can direct you where to go.
Oh, actually, I just noticed a bug that I need to go right now.
Clink is dead. So
Oh shit, no, fuck, sorry. That's not it. That's not enough. Wrong RP.
For military, you guys can talk.
Did it not go through? Oh no.
Let me change my full profile thingy.
I've got food I got. Hold on. You take a bite of my food.
feed my fucking dog right now. Alright, so we're all just sleeping together in one bed, right?
No, we just heard voices.
Yeah, I did not think anything. We're all sleeping in there.
I fits.
Move! Here, hold on. Yeah, come on, go in here. Fuck this guy. Wait, he gets the best. What the fuck?
It's even smaller, dude. Why do they look so curiously? But they're like
Put them records on. I love my records.
to stare out the window, languishing.
Could have said it any better.
And the end of all days.
It's like
You're
that
just
one
associated
like,
saying
hey
hangouts
baby,
with
how's it
animals.
going? And the baby starts speaking gibberish, and then the person goes, yeah. Yeah.
The funny thing is you definitely would smell cat on my side, meaning because I have to deal with witches of the old.
It's okay. We have a cat too. It's the braiding cat.
All those who are born
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're fine then. Okay, then.
I don't like how my eyes look. I'll fix it later. I don't like the mission on it. It's okay. Can we use the headmaster's makeup?
Motion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 perfumes.
Life correction.
Amazing job. I'm diced. So nice. People making people's models or something. I don't know.
Alright, last check. Is there anyone else who doesn't know what they need to do? Or with the call for all your stuff?
I won't be around. That one would work, but I will be there.
Whatever room you guys choose to, I could just edit it later.
You can see the cigarette, right?
Always gonna ask.
Everything's thinking. Alright, perfect. This is the outfit I was telling you that if you want, I can throw it to you. Yeah. Yeah, you want to be bullshit with this. Which is the only thing that's broken about this prefab is the collider for the cigarette. It's like on my hand instead of on the cigar. That's the only annoying thing. Like it works if I have it on the hand, like it's in the right spot. But if I have it on the mouth, it goes on deeper. Yeah, it's also very complicated to set this up all in like a single hand when it's a double hand. Yeah, they're the same. The cool thing about this is that it actually slowly starts eating the cigar down, and you can set up a new one. I'm gonna be using this as my stress reliever.
Starting roleplay
We're sorry.
in 2
No,
minutes.
okay.
So get to your places. 2 minutes before roleplay. You were welcome to stay in session chats for your area. So APCs want to join APC, they can. NPCs can join the NPC session chat. Today. Well, you're not all private. Just be sure not to overspeak in the session chats.
Overspeak in your session shits. Yeah, whatever you say. These don't even fit me.
Okay. Hi, chat. Mic check. Mic check.
I don't like starting out. I don't know.
I'm in room 7.
Starting out, like waking up.
Take a room. Oh, never mind. Whatever, doesn't matter.
It's okay. It's a practice session.
Oh, should we get one with 2 beds?
In a bedroom.
I don't sleep.
Oh,
I go
true.
in the sentry mode.
Very true. Very true.
My dog needs a bed though. You wanna
Dusk would be very adamant on having the dog not on the bed. He would suggest that we buy a pup bed in town today, possibly.
You hear that? He said not on the bed. He didn't say under or over. So you're smart.
That's a part of our.
Oh my gosh.
Puppies are not allowed on the bed. Sits on the bed.
I'm not puppy. My name is Beast.
It's my family's dogs all over again. Oh, we're starting. Shit.
Cards are up. Have fun.
What did I say? Soul, do you discipline this one at all? Basil, was it? Come on, off the bed. Those eyes will not work on me, little one. If he is to stay here, we need a smaller bed for him. Perhaps we can find one in town to buy. Another year begins. I'll use this day to prep. The class should be coming in within the week. I believe we have a few new professors. Textbooks accounted for. Very good.
I'm sorry, I don't think I heard you. Who does this dog belong to?
Is everything still on track?
So far, yes.
Ah,
There hasn't been any news from the train being a factor of the last.
I didn't know you were.
Let's just hope that they all come
What?
in peace. Nothing gets
His name is Basil.
and
It was a gift from
see
old colleagues of
them.
Hmm.
Good to hear.
Well, very interesting. Where are you all headed this morning, professors? Are we heading to the meeting, or is there a meeting? I'm new around here.
We shall...
Teaching.
We'll check with the headmaster, see if there is a requirement of one this morning. And besides, we should restock on our supplies in town, at the very least, before the new year starts.
It does help.
Indeed. I need to stock up on more tea. It's a little habit of mine. I like to have my office hours with a bit of tea for the students.
Connoisseur of tea, then.
And by that account,
Not blind.
I would need some biscuits to dunk. What?
My eyes can
I'm sorry?
no longer constrict. Max light sensitivity. All the time.
Indeed. Oh. I do. I do believe that dog is grabbing your tail.
Basil, if you are to stay in my room, you will need to behave. You understand?
Previous generation did a little bit better, that's for sure. But kind of left wanting.
Oh.
Just make sure not to break them.
I already have a good feeling about this year. Well, this year's students.
Making sure I don't break
Shall we head down? Perhaps you can find the principal.
What's going to be better.
Oh.
Morning, Tellus.
Maybe. Good morning.
You soul's dog. Dusk.
Dusk.
Braggy. Eden. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. As far as
Acclimating well, Braggy.
on awry. I'd say so. No major issues so far.
Excellent. If I recall, this is your first year of teaching, yes?
Yes, it is.
We can all help with that. If you have any questions, let us know.
I'll need it. So I appreciate that.
Ah, something else we have in common. This is my first year teaching as well.
Is it?
Here, at least. Yes. Most of my time's been
Medical studies.
Indeed, medical professor. Majority of my time's been spent out in the field. Nice. I decided it was time for me to get in the classroom now. Hopefully we both adjust well. Bit of a different environment.
Very much so.
I was convinced by Headmaster Valdris that my experience would be better spent improving the next generation.
Indeed. We are to pass the torch on.
I haven't given up being a titled warden.
Never truly leaves you, does it?
No, and I refuse to let it.
Good, good. I like that. I, for one, if there is no, meeting, would like to get a head start on the town.
Is the headmaster up? I know he likes his beauty sleep.
I haven't seen him yet.
I'll check his room.
He's still ticking. I'm sure eventually he'll gather us all.
Very good.
I, for one, am very excited to see what sort of townsfolk are here.
Double checking, guys. Voice mod alright? Working properly? Headmaster, are you awake?
Indeed, all the way from Runewald. What an interesting dog.
Oh, good. Thanks, guys.
Indeed. Perhaps they might be open. I can get my first meal of the day from them.
The headmaster is either absent or still sleeping.
Do you want to join us for breakfast?
I could use a bagel.
There's a bakery. I'll see if they also came over from Runewald.
Indeed. An outing to get to know each other better. As well as the townsfolk. My. Truly, Lindell is beautiful. Hello? What? You surely ran into the room fast this morning. Barely even knew you were there.
What? Oh.
Are you in thought? Did I leave you?
I was reading far.
I'm still trying to acclimate myself. You're the professor of tactics, right?
Indeed. Strategy and tactics.
I look forward to our further looking together.
I assume you already know that I'm the professor of magical beasts.
Indeed. Bit of a zoologist.
Not quite. Lengthy experience fighting each and every one of them.
That is the best way to learn them. What they do.
Together, get to know each other better.
I'm afraid I'm not really an academic type. So, it's entirely personal experience.
It is the best experience. I would sooner trust a soldier in the battlefield against the enemies than someone back home with a typewriter. Precisely.
We can also probably have some lessons where we can benefit off each other.
Indeed. Tactics
are completely necessary fighting magical beasts.
Yes. Teamwork above all. All we have is our brains.
We'll see if they can manage it. Teamwork is often the hardest part for a warden.
Yes, unfortunately.
A lot of them are entirely focused on the individual, the self, rather than the objective or the team.
There is space for self-preservation and selfishness, but you need to make room for selflessness and teamwork.
We'll see if they're capable of it. I'm hoping to see that this new generation can rise past the others.
Indeed.
Of course, ma'am. My own hard-earned money. Ma'am, I think that you seem like someone of exquisite taste. Of foreign taste, one might say. Lucky for you, you've run into me. Now, my name is Mary the Merchant. I can get you a very good price on things foreign, here, there, anywhere. I've got scrap metal on me currently, but I am a purveyor of all things. If you like it,
There's a wonderful cafe, actually, right there.
It's in a week, and if it isn't under a week, you can get your money.
Right there.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Found the bakery.
Morning, sir.
Indeed.
Soldier.
Right there.
Very good.
I was just talking medical with our friend. And wonderful new guards. Truly, you do a service.
Understood.
And don't let the
sir. I'll be sure
cadets
to do
tell you
our duty.
otherwise. Excuse me, candidates. Don't let the candidates tell you otherwise. I remember my time being a candidate. It was quite rambunctious. There's one thing I will definitely try and beat into them. That they are going to be serving the populace.
I'm
Not the
sure
other way
we're going to
around.
make sure that if there should be any beatings happening, I would preferably let that be into your hands. If we're doing any sort of beating, we'll probably end them up in sort of a jail cell. So I'm leaving most of it to you.
Replace it with alcoholism.
Oh, wonderful. Well, figurative beatings. Punishment. I don't...
Wanna know why? Because alcohol is something
I mean, that is one thing, but wouldn't be the first time that some cadets might step out of line. Some tend to be a little bit rambunctious.
A pint.
Yeah, well, those cadets normally have those fancy mystical weapons and nonsense. I don't want to risk accidentally getting blown up or something. I don't get paid enough for that.
We assure you discipline will be of utmost importance.
That doesn't mean I don't travel through there either.
I can
Completely
thank
trust and
you.
believe in you, sir.
Mary the merchant travels far.
We'll make sure of it.
Bit of an enigma myself.
If there should be any problems or people might still step out of line even after your warnings, we'll be sure to inform you post-haste.
Thank you, soldier. What are your two names?
It's nighttime.
Jebediah.
Anyway.
Jebediah Stone.
Jebediah. Powerful name.
Private Lance, sir.
Lance, equally. Well met, both of you. Professor Duskthorn. You can call me Dusk.
Understood, sir. I'll make sure it's done so.
And you, madam?
Pleasure to meet you both.
My apologies. I am one of the corporals. You may call me Miss Tulin.
Tulin? With a T.
Good name.
Hello, my good sirs. How are we doing today?
Greetings.
Quite well.
Pleasure to meet you.
How you be?
You finely gentle, dressed folk. My name is Mary the Merchant. Pleasure to meet both of you.
Mary. Well met.
Well met. Do you shake? Yes, of course. I am a traveling merchant, as aforementioned. I'm going around to seeing if anybody would like any foreign items, anything that I can procure for you. If I am quite well known around here. This is one of my traveling routes, so if I don't get you your item within a week, you get your money back guaranteed.
In fact, I have run across a pet recently. You don't happen to have any dog toys or beds?
Sir, I might not have any dog toys. However, I do have this rope.
A rope.
Now, if I know a thing or two about animals, if you slice up the bottom of it to really finesse the bottom so it's different, goes different ways, they love that. You can play with it.
So it's technically tied a knot on both ends. You got yourself a pretty good tug of war.
There you go. Plenty of options.
If you've keened my interest, Professor. If I may, what kind of dog have you obtained?
And you, my good sir, what would you like?
Not sure of the breed. They are so rare these days. A little black furry dog.
Oh, I can't leave my clients.
About knee height.
Oh, it's a little black pooch
Well,
with
I have something
glasses.
that's really important.
Give me but
That is the
1
one.
minute to finish this one off.
Yeah.
Sir, can I offer you this rope or any other items of interest?
Can't hurt. How much for the rope?
The rope would be like 3 credits, if you don't mind. 3 high credits, rare credits, common credits.
It's common credits. I don't know why you drove them.
Anyway, can I write you down?
Sometimes it most
What's your name?
Very well. Duskthorn. Mary.
I made that comment. It's got to be uncommon.
Thank you
and rare.
very much.
There's-
One rope.
probably somewhere
Okay.
along the
Can you write your name there,
Other
please?
places
To
potentially they might have that as extra
say that you've got
currency,
the
just sort of
patch. Yeah,
show
thank you very
themselves
much.
off a little bit more.
Thank you. Thank you very, very
They're
much.
only equating to
All right.
Potentially, yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Considering how rare
get
certain materials
overcomplicated.
are, God knows you probably don't want to waste.
Thank you, Mary.
I guess too many resources.
Thank you so much for your patronage, my
Your
good.
credits,
Like
madam.
that, some of the high materials, that could be a...
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Now, I must move on to my next client. Thank you so much. And if you need anything of any kind of foreign wear, do think of me.
Fairly well.
With making sure your stocks are filled, please do come
My
to
good
me.
sir, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. How may I be of assistance to you
Sorry,
today?
one moment. I have something that
I'm
is
terribly
very important. I need you to keep an eye
Very
out for.
important. Keeping an eye out for it. What would it be, my good sir?
I need you to find rare types of tea.
What was that?
Tea! I
Apologies.
actually do sell in tea!
do hope you all have a good year with this.
Kind.
Blends.
No,
Come here, I shall show you my wares.
Thank you. We'll try our best to keep them out of your hair.
Now, if you see here, this is my page.
If they do get in our hair or any sort of trouble, you'll be first to know. Or the principal.
I appreciate it, Corporal.
Jasmine was really quite nice. But unfortunately, I couldn't get him. His taste were too
Do
refined.
take care on this lovely day, Professor.
Likewise. I crave a biscuit of some sort. And coffee.
Noticed.
Is this the bakery? They've moved a few things around.
It's like a general store more than anything.
General store makes much more sense.
Right.
General store and the alchemist store. How can I help?
Archimedes, was it?
Alchemy. The name is Victor Kovac. At your service.
Ah, I see. Well met, sir. I was searching for the bakery, but I could use an apple for the morning.
You know what they say about the apple a day?
How much do I owe you, sir?
This is just one credit.
There you are. 2 for your trouble.
Oh, good sir, thank you.
The new year is beginning. You'll have much more, younger customers.
Oh, yes. Very exciting times.
I wish you profit then.
It's not just about profit for me.
Hmm.
I would not be here if not for Warden, so it is honor and duty to be able to serve.
Fair enough.
Money is nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not the main reason.
Well said. It was lovely meeting you.
I can say the same to you, my friend, and remember to recommend store to all friends.
Of course.
Oh no, absolutely would be funny for you.
I fucking hate it. No, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, I bring you back to Mr.
See, you've come back to the corner. How can I assist
I've
you?
managed to procure 5 sales. This was very
Yes.
square circle.
What?
She served you very well.
That was...
All these squares do in fact make a circle.
Come.
Alright. Where is the...
I feel like it's
Okay.
more of a spiral.
Follow.
You do know that every...
Caught a Madam's eye already.
Is it 2 squares?
The Madam? I don't know.
No,
And,
it's just the
who might you
technical
be?
shape. Every square isn't a rectangle, but every rectangle is a square.
Yeah.
I do love discussing geometry.
Theory.
Yeah, right. It's pretty romantic.
Pleasure to meet you.
Siri.
Siri.
Someone in the moonlight and be like, hey, that's
Nice to meet you.
Yes, Reginald.
She would have liked these dresses.
I see. Can I help you?
Good morning. Hello, Basil. So,
I got a plushie and prepared a pet bed to be made.
I was just going to ask, this lovely vendor about a bed for the dog.
I wish I could understand them. They have this thing about looking themselves in the mirror.
I am surprised they are so accustomed to
Hello, dog.
glasses.
Excuse me, pardon me.
So glad that I saw you walking.
Well met, Duskthorn.
My name's Stitch. Nice to meet you.
Stitch. Well met. Do you happen to sell any suits?
Admittedly, I just got here today, and some of the new stock hasn't come in. Most of this stuff is old, but I can gladly try and make one for you. Take a couple days, but...
Very well. Can I put an order in?
Yes, of course. I need to get some of the top tailor stuff ready. Put your arms out if you don't mind.
Little glasses and everything.
Wonder if they have We'll have to ask me
Okay. That should do it. Alright. Be just a few days.
Very good. And for the future, do you do repairs on clothing?
Yes, of course.
Excellent. An apt name for a weaver.
It's one I chose. Sure hope it is.
Excellent. Thank you, Stitch.
Of course. Pleasure to help.
They don't fit on your horns.
Yes, those type of hats.
Yeah, no.
I'm no delivery boy.
Well, I wouldn't say that necessarily, but I definitely can't wear their hats.
There's Alec, Chris, and Witty as their Lunicore characters, I believe.
You want the big one? Well, you have to spend your own coin on that.
Lunicore? It might not be Lunicore.
Oh, you think just because I brought you on this trip that I am gonna pay for everything you want?
Stitch here does repairs, so if you're ever in need of them.
That is good to know.
Ask them about the cobbler idea. Go on.
I'm going to.
Talk your boots. Excuse us.
I will probably stop by later to get my measurements.
I saw you had.
Sorry, Basil is very speedy today.
Of course.
You have a cobbler stand on standby.
Thereby as is. I'm not exactly one to make shoes. And unfortunately, some of the stock is a little old. The old shopkeeper retired, and I just got in today. So, I'll have new stuff in tomorrow. It just was
Oh, someone's going to buy you something. Me?
Oh, it's not a stuffed animal.
No, it's my It's my nipple.
Ah. Apologies.
It's fine. I saw you looking and I realized that we don't need to do that.
It's a very busy time here, we know.
Buy you stuff.
Should still be around, of course. I mean, the big day is tomorrow. It's good for business.
Do not worry, I would not have purchased you. Perhaps if I still had my younger one.
We'll be by.
Come on, Lippo, no getting bought.
You know, Marks, you could use a purple coat. Would fit you quite well.
I don't know.
Look, it's very
Wait.
similar.
That's kind of like Meat's coat, doesn't it?
Similar. I'll come back and buy one of the big ones.
was a pleasure meeting you, Stitch. I'll see you around town.
Meeting you as well. Mm-hmm.
There's also a goblin tinkler of some sort working on a watch over there that you might be able to sell some up. Scrap that all.
Indeed, a very good idea, my good sir. Thank you so much.
Oh, of course. Go get him, Tiger.
I will.
You owe me a cigarette, by the way. Bastard.
Ward in, get it? So a preemptive chat, we are on an older version of the map, as we are still kind of bug fixing, but we are going to be using this map for about 8 weeks, if I recall, and then we will be going to the main map of Runewald after kind of the preliminary cadet tests.
I've been passed up for promotion for like
Silent.
I know my shit.
I cannot handle her.
Variety. Never have given a lot of options.
Ah, there you two are. I join you.
I was waylaid by this enterprising tavern owner and fed a breakfast. Against my will, I have you know. I'm just kidding. It was
Yes, against your will.
Well, he said that he hadn't
Do you
eaten.
have
Of
coffee?
course he has to. Go make another one, please. We'll get another one for you.
And another breakfast burger.
Thank you. Thalas
I
Duskthorn.
recognize your
Well met.
face. Ah. Another one of your co-workers?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. How long have you been in Runewald?
It's going on several years now. To be honest, I've lost count.
Oh, oh, sure, that works. I can never tell
Dusk is one of
nowadays.
tenured.
Oh, Dusk. I think I remember that from a while back.
I'm a bit of a recluse.
I've been running.
Apologies.
I see. Hoshi Brandt. I run the Ward Inn back in Runewald.
Ah, I'm familiar with the name.
Yes,
I always
I mean,
thought that was a good name. Very
oh,
funny.
don't.
I like it.
Don't put that pressure on me. It wasn't me. It was my husband. I swear.
Oh. You have another guess.
Another one. Oh. I have to actually do my job for once.
for your
We only have 2 more
hospitality.
parts.
Although I did not get a chance to actually check out that bakery. I do need to order a rather sizable order of biscuit dunkers. Perhaps I've heard it be called
breakfast bites, so I was
dunking cookies.
Number 5.
Depends where you're from, I suppose. For the tea, I wish to
We have a
serve.
breakfast. She's making currently eggs, bacon.
You are
and
more
what
than
else?
welcome to partake in my office hours. Should you wish to have a cup of tea?
It would be a pleasure.
If you are willing to wait, we'll get that up for you.
Indeed. I think I shall head over to that bakery.
Do you know its location,
It's on my
Reginald?
long list of things to do
Okay,
today.
fantastic. That's great to hear.
Apparently, we're standing right next to it, weren't we?
Traveling more.
Oh. If you speak of the general store, I'm not sure if it is the same. They've moved around several shops since last year.
Back in Runewald, I run the ward in. It's been a long-standing building, almost 30 years now.
Sure.
Oh yes, it's been there multiple
Think about
times.
using the
I,
facilities, and I shall head over
Don't
there.
remember you.
I will follow.
Hey, try the breakfast and eggs if you're still hungry.
Did you recently get this establishment?
All right.
Did I just
Should probably eat this.
It's been a few years. I tend to keep to myself most of the time. But I'm getting
Shouldn't pass up free food.
All instructors will receive a notification
Okay,
for
I
both
see,
the
I
school
see.
building.
That's
for-
perfectly fine. Hey, you know what? When it comes to alchemy supplies, it's
Ah.
generally very specific.
Respect her.
Then again, all the general
Indeed. Let's go.
They're going to, so, but I'll transfer by your place. Maybe you'll have something special.
Madam, we are being called to a meeting. Forgive us.
Of course.
Apologies for the wasted
Oh, I
food.
understand. Oh, don't worry, we'll get it to someone.
A few credits for your troubles.
Actually, no. No. Give him the plate. Give him the plate. Give him the plate. Give him the plate. I think we have a wrap over here.
Yeah.
Take it with you. Bring back the plate when you're done.
Thank you, madam.
Good sir.
Of course.
Mr. Love.
Oh, shit. Go ahead.
Here is your plate. Bacon, eggs, toast, would you like half a pot of coffee?
It's still very close if you want to live it before, unless you want to actually bring it to the academy.
I will have to come back later. We should not leave the principal waiting.
We meeting in the academy? Or the dorms?
It's the academy, if I recall.
Very well. It's down that road.
For the academy,
Drop
Professor.
off all these accessories for the dog.
Go on ahead, but be quick. Alright, so we're working with Solars, making a little quick of checkup on storage, training grounds, a couple of the conference rooms.
Very good. Morning.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
I'd meet up with you again, my friend.
No, we're a little bit busy right now. We're being summoned.
What the hell's that?
No, that's just Professor Soliloquy. They can do that.
Are they normally that flexible?
Wow. Depends on their mood, I suppose.
They in. Wait, what do they mean, mood?
Good day. We shall find time to speak later, I'm sure.
Oof. FPS.
I don't know, I'm not paid now.
We chugging.
In the dust.
Can only run so much with a nice plate of food.
Indeed.
Warden?
Good morning.
Hey there.
Looking smart.
Meeting for the board and instructors.
Ah, yes, thank you. That's where we're heading now.
Perfect. Any more?
Not that, Talus is on his way, it looks like.
What might your name be?
What is killing my FPS?
Alas, I must make haste.
Whenever we face it this way.
Sure, we shall speak later.
Of course. I am the janitor.
Good to meet you.
Pleasure.
We'll speak later. Quite the staff here. I'm excited already.
Hmm.
Could be a good candidate. Good candidate. I'm blanking on the word. Trading. My goodness.
Oh, frames.
Principal on the top floor? I'm still getting used to this.
Things are shifted around every year. He'll find us, I assume.
Indeed. Thank you, Professor. By the way, soliloquy, you gave those guards quite a fright. I had to explain. Your speed when you engaged your other appendages. They were quite surprised.
Apologies. I've seen
Oh, I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. My plan is in place.
And so the crew's all here. Well, most of them.
Where's Norset? Is he not around?
I'd seen him earlier. By the dorms.
He was right outside the door.
Did I go get him? Like, no, I'll probably get lost.
No.
I think Ares has it.
Either wait for Ares or have you take notes.
Gotcha. I can do that.
I could drop them off. And his bedside table, considering we're bunking.
Right. There are a number of fresh faces in this room. Some that my instructors likely don't know very well. To one end, we have Alexei, the head researcher from Runewald, as well as the Maxim Agreement's new titled warden, the Reaper of the Timeways. To the other, we have Reinhold's own up-and-coming, the Warden General, Lazarus.
Hello.
One I intended to be here, the other not so much. But they're here nonetheless. This meeting is to discuss the arrival of our warden candidates tomorrow, as well as any final preparations that need to be done for them. Alexei has just finished helping with the trials. The final pieces of the behavioral pattern algorithm that was applied to our trial mechanisms has been fixed. There will no longer be any incidents of danger for our students, but it will be sufficiently challenging to prove that they will be capable of being warden candidates. Going around the room, I will need to make sure we have final checks. Paz, do you have all of your equipment?
Everything is accounted for except my properly sized keyboard, but I will make do.
It will have to do. Reginald?
What is that? What is the character? Imagine. Goblin.
Indeed. Medical... well, everything is well stocked.
Very good. Armaments and armory prepared, Aid?
All clear and ready.
All the supplies
Fully
for
stocked and
allocation?
organized.
As always. Security prepped.
Of course.
Very good. All the classrooms up to order for you as well, Dusk?
All are in order, textbooks and the like.
And we have our catalog of bestiaries prepared, Braggy?
Yes. Along with all the tools meant to simulate them.
Very good. And Soliloquy, you have all of your supplies for the mechanics bay, correct?
Everything is ready for the lessons.
Very good. As I was saying to Alexei, this next group of candidates will be unlike any we've had before. We'll be giving them harder challenges. New challenges. They'll be the first to test the trials that we have prepared. They'll be the first to apply themselves in the way we intend to change our program going forward. It is clear over the last 8 months that Eden has changed and will keep changing. News from Runewald is an example of that. Which means we need to adapt. And we need to make sure that the next candidates that follow us, the next wardens who follow us, are prepared to repair the world that we are losing. Am I clear on this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Crystal, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. The wardens are set to arrive at dawn tomorrow. If there's any last preparations you need, do it now. There are requisition slips at the back of the room. If there are supplies that you're required, put it on my desk before the evening is out. Are there any other concerns that need to be brought up before we are dismissed?
Has there been any news about anything delaying the trains?
The migration path has been cleared, and one of the troops heading up towards Reinhold for training recently cleared the path between here and Lindell and Reinhold. The students should be fairly safe in the caravan they are taking, though I imagine quite cramped, as there was only 2 caravans able to make the transit. So they'll be pretty stuffed together.
As long as they make it.
It'll be a good experience for them to feel what the harshness of the waste can be like sometimes. Hard and horrid. Anything else?
Will there be any intent to test the updates to the training program before they are sent in there?
That
Just
is
to make
my
sure that
intent.
the updates have been applied properly and that they are easy enough to understand so that they aren't sent on the advanced track right away.
I will likely be sending, if Ares is going to be around, as well as our esteemed Warden General, I might make use of them, so they are not sitting around Lindell, twirling their fingers.
You wanted this.
No, I wanted to see the new candidates. It looks so promising, I've heard.
Well, you'll be seeing the newest part of campus as you
Well,
test
if
the
it's going to be
programs
them
for us.
testing it, perhaps I should make a course for them.
It is alright. I'll make sure it's adjusted properly. Clink, make sure it's set for Class Bs.
Yes, sir.
They should have fun. Right. If there's no other concerns, you're all free for the rest of the day. Consider this your last day of vacation before the warden candidates arrive. Dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
I am so happy that we're getting out of vacation. Just get so
Jealous.
cooped up.
I know there are a good number of new guard around. Be sure they're on the best behavior.
Yeah, the wardens are crammed in to a train.
I'll have them search the area today to
Structured.
make sure that those tagging along are the normal folk and not working to cause us
A
issues.
small dose of spontaneity is good every once in a while.
There you
Like,
go.
maybe I want to have a crepe in the morning instead of a pancake. But you know, usually the same would be best.
Simple, but fair.
Agreed. Oh, I have been hearing about your wonderful workshop. Do you have got set up?
The eventual goal.
How's everything going?
Really good. I organized and then reorganized just to make sure that everything was actually in its proper locations. I have all of the screws with. Well, okay, so no, you'll actually understand this, so I can just say it in its proper terms. So I have AB screws all the way down to the double point CCs, with 100 abundance exactly organized, with color coordination too.
Oh. I'm very excited for you.
Great! I can't wait to show the space and show you in proper.
Indeed, I look forward to it.
You would have to convince him.
I do have a couple errands about town. Shall we make a time for it?
Sure, sounds fun.
Did you not hear me? I said it was going to be him and you. But you're right. I think extra training is needed.
Good to see you again.
The warden captain who's graced their presence.
And you as well.
And this other fellow veteran warden who's also here.
Travel
Why don't
safe,
I drag them
I assume.
as well.
I mean, take it.
Yes. I am personally much
I
happier
think
to be
you'll be
here for the
great
day
at
than
this.
back at Reinhold.
Very good.
Okay, but you at least owe me a roster of the new candidates. I want to see their names. I want to see a rundown of them. I am very curious. I've heard promising things.
You can have a rundown after they arrive in Reinhold. We'll have a deal.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. Fine.
If this was coming from anyone else, it would sound very suspicious.
Absolutely.
Have you gone to the bakery? They have really good buns there.
I was
Sweet
intending
buns.
to grab breakfast after this, yes. And where's my next stop?
The mischief macarons.
No, I had one of them last time that burned my throat.
Mine was raspberry.
Well, that's the whole point of it being called mischief, is it not? You never know what you're going to get into.
A random flavor.
I hope you three are ready.
Fun.
Some trainings in chart.
I don't mind it. I'm looking forward to it.
Good.
It looks like I'll be taking the position you wanted and overseeing it.
I can tell by your affiliation that you're clearly a warden in relation to Reinhold. Are you two as well?
I'm from Fortis, sir.
Fortis. One
He's
of the
one of our
cities I
newbies.
don't regulate. Just have speaking relationships with.
Sir,
But
respectfully, I
Fortis is
spent
well
quite
known all
some
the
time
same.
How long is quite some time? I've been living in Reinhold.
Probably over a year.
How long?
Oh, that's not long. Few years now. Don't worry, you'll pad the numbers soon.
Well, you certainly picked a good place to be stationed. They take care of their own there. Admittedly, despite this being a bit of a business trip, this is almost more of a break for me. Just being able to be on my own for a little bit. Well, unfortunately, you have a number of people under your command and they weren't expecting you here, so... With your position, they're going to make work.
Needed.
If you didn't want to work, you shouldn't have made your presence known.
Well, I'm sorry that these three have bad habits, including this one here too. He's not exempt.
Bad habits. Do tell. Ah.
Under whose standards?
Way too stiff when I haven't had my coffee.
I disagree. I don't think I need to lighten up at all.
It's not about lighting up. It's about flexibility.
Oh, see, they understand, Bragg.
I've got enough of that too.
So,
We'll disagree then.
I guess so.
Wardens, look forward to our year.
And to those who are going to be running through the training program, hopefully it wasn't made too hard.
I am going to disappear real quick. Fix our toolkit. Okay. We'll try the little lower settings. Made a friend, Basil. Excellent. You know, records state that, in times past, there were dogs called sheep herders. It was said they help shepherds guide sheep to safety. Keep them safe from predators as well. Basil the sheepdog. Nice ring to it. Perhaps the last sheepdog. You two better stay out of the garden. Don't want to disrupt it. I know its tender is quite, the disciplinary. Where is... Oh, there you are, Soul.
I preferred them to play here instead of in the middle of the street.
Indeed. An apt place for them to play. As long as they stay out of the garden. And are you acclimating well, Soul?
For the most part, yes.
Any nervousness about the position?
I am unsure.
Unsure.
I am looking forward to spreading knowledge.
For the most part, that is all we can do. Give them the fundamentals, and the survival techniques, and the will to work together. I will... Well, I have found that it is better to be blunt with them.
The time of day is now daytime.
And be truthful. There will be sacrifices. There will be sacrifices. There is always sacrifice. As your senior in this job, there will be casualties. There always is. Do not get so attached, if you can help it.
For as long as I lived, I lost a great deal of people and things. I do not know if I'm used to it, but I let it happen.
What are you handling this year? Your position.
Mechanics. Those of the vehicle type as well as Warforged.
Very good. If we have any Warforged amongst the trainees.
Alright, take them home safe.
Seems you'll be working with Clink quite a lot.
Indeed. I do look forward to that.
With that said, I believe all of us will have cross classes in terms of teaching. Your repairs and mechanics expertise will be needed in tactics, places of safety on the battlefield, if they are in need of repair. I will teach them how to entrench themselves in times of need, take up defensive positions, roles. You will need to teach them to repair either their arms or themselves.
Essentially, what I'm trying to say, Mother, I believe you would not be breaking and entering.
I look forward to the year, soliloquy.
Be sneaky about it.
I believe we have guests.
It's like if I kept
Exactly.
going into your
Find a
room.
professor.
And then he'll get weird and be all
You might want to stay here.
Will he? That's not been the the first time he's been backstabbed.
Is there something we can help you with? Oh.
Hmm. Very well. What are your two names?
Well, I am Councilwoman Saray. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Ah, I recognize you.
I'm her technical bodyguard, Kaelwyn. Pleasure.
Kaelwyn. Hmm. The hair color is similar. Are you two related?
Are you going to answer, Mother? Why must you look at me every time someone asks this question?
I used to work for the council. That is her son.
Ah. Well met, both of you. Professor Dusk. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well, Professor Dusk. Do not let us interrupt your conversation. We are simply doing a quick walk around. We'll probably tour the inner facilities later.
Hmm. Very good. Safe travels.
Shall we? Thank you.
Mother, it is not being embarrassed, it is more like deferring the answer to one of such high authority.
You know them well.
To an extent.
Hmm.
I can tell you this much. I do want to teach others that there are more than just Warforged. There are actually many forged in general, created for different purposes.
Hmm. I see. Teach them about yourself and your kin?
I would like to. I do not know if there is any that as old as me, or that were made before.
Hmm. If a Warforged were to still be operable, past the calamity and the death of the planet, would they still be repairable?
It would be very difficult to find the exact components to repair them. It would also depend on exactly what type of forge they are.
Hmm.
For instance, for as much as I've been changed between certain types of forges throughout my lifespan, I'm more adaptable to adding more and more onto me. Others, likely 0% chance they will be repairable. You would
I
have
see.
to find old pieces of the old world.
That would be most difficult. Similar to that shrine we found weeks past. Foreign technology, lost to time and destruction.
I agree. I still ponder over the things they have unlocked inside of me. Knowledge I have lost. Memories? Shattered faces.
Hmm. Well,
I was made for something originally. But I'm not sure if I can do that any longer.
we all have purposes in life, so sometimes that purpose changes. I was once a warden of the Breakers. Famous squad. Till we weren't. Accidents happened. There were casualties. And now I'm here, lighting the way for the future. My purpose changed, as has yours.
Did you change it, or were you programmed to?
program to... No. I made the choice myself.
Understood.
I'm going to walk around town for a bit. I'll see you.
You can make sure Basil behaves.
I will try. He is your property, though. She, he, I know not.
I believe it's a boy.
Hmm.
The principal's coming back. I should inform you of something before you step another foot, Auntie. The dam from the council,
What
along
about
with her
her?
son, they are here.
They are wandering the campus.
The bookstore had an extra copy of The Bard and the Tyrant. Enjoy.
Thank you, Veldris. I will talk to you later, so.
Just a heads up, that is a reunion that may be very touchy. Try to avoid the subject unless he brings it up.
I see. Okay, something's dropping our FPS, and we shouldn't be, because there's barely, like, what, 20 to 30 people on the map. I don't know if it's on our end or the map. I want to try to figure it out, though, because this is what was happening yesterday in Ascension. I just don't know what is causing it.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
This is good time for that compliment.
Might try to re-enter the world, maybe? Oh, the forge. Well met.
How can I help you, Professor?
Do I know you, Greenwood?
Garber's the name. I run the smithy.
Clearly. Your name again?
Karguk.
Karguk. Good name. Professor Duskthorn. Well met.
Well met indeed.
How is business today?
Business is alright. Got a few people coming in to look. Got some people bringing in some things to put together. Just sharpening a sword for someone right now.
Oh.
In fact, if we was doing a deal today, sharpening day on discount. So if any of your guards want to stop by for, sharpening up their things.
Sharpen. I would oblige you if I had a bladed weapon, but I am a staff user.
Fair enough.
Though...
Dents in your staff?
No dents, but it has been worn and torn. Do you do polishing?
We do. We do.
Very good. How long would that take you?
Polishing? Probably not too long. Maybe about... Yeah, quickly like a rush job, or take your time and make it look pretty.
No rush on it. I'll bring it by later this evening.
Alright. If you want, I can probably coat it a little bit in some metal and fix it up a little bit if you're looking for that kind of polish. Might take about maybe 20-ish minutes or so, but don't be too bad. Maybe half an hour.
Very good. I'll take you up on that offer then.
Alright. That should be... Sorry, were you just going for the spit and shine, or are you just going for, like, reinforcing it a bit?
Just the polish for now.
Spit and shine. Alright. That should be, like, probably about 10 cc.
Good. There you are. I'll bring the staff by later this evening.
Thank you.
And it was good to meet you.
You as well.
Question, how many flavors are there?
How are you doing, Paz?
Well, the bones are tired from the journey as always, but everything else is just fine.
Good. Ready for a new, I'm doing swell. The, several weeks of travel has me weary, likewise, but I'm ready for the year.
Reassuring person to be around.
Principal seems rather high on this year's class.
It has me both concerned and excited. His prospects. Something different about this year, perhaps.
No? Well, Mulder seems to think so, but when you've been here for so long, you've seen all kinds, and I do wonder what it is that will set them apart this time around.
Indeed. We shall see.
Did you have anything to do with the choosing of these candidates this time around, or were you on the sidelines?
I was running a few errands for him during the summer, so mostly the sidelines.
No, yes, you were a part of the group that went to, what was that town? Runewald?
Runewald, yes. A great deal happened there. Ancient discoveries.
I have read some reports.
Civil War.
You did not bother to take me.
Well, next time I will be sure to have you tag along. You should have seen the ruins.
I can still fight, you know.
I know you
Not that
can.
I particularly wish to, but
Your prowess is to be remembered. Oh, but you should have seen it, Baz. The ruins that were discovered under the city. Incredible.
I have heard that Alexei is in town. I must speak to them before they leave. I need
Indeed.
to know details.
Discover what you can, but I assume he will keep some things close to the chest. Till our cities are formally aligned.
Old Paz has his ways, don't you worry.
Companions over here were looking for a few things of trade.
Well,
Looking for things for their brewery business.
how do you like the town?
It is as I remembered. They've moved around the stores a fair bit. It's almost like it is a new square. My bearings are lost.
Yes. I'm not even speaking about the maze that is the campus. All the time, you turn the wrong corner and suddenly you're in the swimming pool.
Indeed.
At least it is already lively and the candidates are not even here yet.
It will be much more livelier upon their arrival. Keen eye will have to watch them. Stay out of the townsfolk's trouble.
Better not be any troublemakers. There are always one or two.
There isn't. There is, isn't there?
That braggy. He likes to think of himself as so big and mighty now, but back then, he was what I would call a little shit.
Indeed. His ego hasn't faltered.
Well, at least he has become dependable.
Precisely. I feel this will be a learning experience for him just as much as the young ones.
Yes. Yes.
What do you think of
Have you...
Reginald? Our new medic.
He decided to buy 3 dozen cookies.
That is quite a
For
lot.
every day.
Bit of a connoisseur.
Well, it was to have them for people to come in and relax when they are receiving treatment. But if you ask me, 3 dozen cookies every day seems a little overkill.
We'll see if he regrets it. That is quite the credits per day. To the bakery's benefit.
My point in this is perhaps a little bit too excited about certain things at the moment. I certainly hope we don't have so many injuries that requires 3 dozen cookies every day.
I know they can be rambunctious, sparring each other every now and then, but yes, I agree. Let's just hope for not too often of injuries.
But perhaps this is a good thing for you and I. We might find quite a lot of leftover delicious cookies for free.
Indeed.
I really enjoy helping.
Regardless, they seem happy to get to work. As does Clink, of course.
They mentioned that they're just passing through.
They both are
well, I relish
bursting.
the opportunity to receive more things that warden candidates find out in the field. That is the most exciting things of all for someone like myself.
They both are bursting with energy. I'll give them that.
And what is it that you are looking forward to?
The next brilliant mind. The next famous warden that we will hear tales of on the battlefield. And being the one to teach them would be a pleasure.
I've been hearing too many losses of wardens these days, you know.
Yes. Things are growing graver by the day.
Perhaps the new excellent group will solve all of our troubles then, yes?
We can hope. If we do our job well, hopefully.
I do hope there will be a few interested in the old world and the way things used to be in this new group. Otherwise, I might become lonely. The lonely old man sitting in his workshop.
History is to be looked back at, and what secrets to be discovered will aid us in the future. I would hope these students of ours realizes that.
How, you know, young people, they only care about today. What is the newest fangled thing?
We will leave that to you, Professor, to teach them of the old ways and the importance of history.
Yes. Perhaps I will show them something remarkable. Leave with a good impression. Without revealing too many, sensitive things that we have learned along the ways.
Agreed.
Well, do not let me keep you if you are wandering the town.
Baz? Alexei.
Well, it's the only bit of downtime they're going to have for probably the foreseeable future.
You wish to have a conversation. Or perhaps it is more like, I wish to have a conversation.
I'll leave you two to it.
Perhaps a bit of both. After all, you did seem to have a bit of interest in the If in such a
If you want to take a nap, we can always go back to the room that we rented. You know, we rented that for a reason.
You have a nice heart. You're a good man.
I don't want to be associated with
I'm
this.
not proposing that we have such a conversation in the middle of
How are you faring, Basil?
As interesting as it would be.
I will not be running after these people. This is exhausting.
We are, yes. Hi, hello, huh? That's fair. So many conversations.
What business?
What type of business?
Oh, just picking up some supplies on our way back through.
Oh, well, shit.
Mike sends a brewery.
We sell alcohol.
Yes.
Good season for apples and all that, you know.
Ah, Basil, actually. I purchased a rope. I was informed it would be a good play
Actually, yes.
item for you.
I'll give you sweetbread with jam.
Don't tear it up.
He didn't even buy it. Yeah, whatever. It's just give away my product. Just give away my items.
Yes, one from it.
But there's fucking die.
He wants the.
I wouldn't, ma'am.
People want some
People
of
throw
the.
coins in there.
Sweetbread in it for me.
It's coppery, make it metallic.
Meatball, meatball. You eat too
Yes,
much
you're
more,
not
you're going
crazy.
to fall asleep.
What do you mean?
Wait, it wasn't you.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
hello? What, sorry, you're. I was.
Hello.
Anything interesting happened thus?
Interesting? No.
Who's crazy?
You know, we're thinking that the fella was nice.
There you are. Enjoy
We're
the bread.
thinking that that fella has been drinking the fountain water, got
How long are you
green
gonna be
and
staying?
problems. It must have affected his jaw. Because now it can unhinge his jaw like an anaconda.
It'll be difficult to tomorrow.
It's crazy. You should wash your meat.
I'm sure we can do it.
Don't have to talk
Take
to
care.
her.
Take care. I'm gonna take a little walk around town.
Can I have a piece? Can I have
Yeah, you can have the rest. You can have the rest.
Thank you, thank you. Meatball, 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 meatball. Take care. Go.
I'm sure we'll figure
Yeah, I know.
Mister, are you the medic around here, or am I mistaken?
Medic? No, I'm not. No. As my partner over there said,
maybe I
it's
was
also the best
mistaken.
time when people are really putting out their good stuff.
No offense, I'm
Actually, no. Yo. I think there's the medical professor over there if you want to see if he has any idea or if he's willing to help.
Trying to purchase alcohol before class.
Boo hair, don't be a
We went
fool.
some students
there?
English
Oh,
are
right
of age, but like
Thank you very much.
sort of where we go back to. You know, ingredients
Thank you
are a
very
little
much.
cheaper around here.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
I didn't know that. You said something about happiness.
I just had one. Very delicious.
Munch. Good meatball.
Where did you get one?
Them.
I got traded sweetbread for it.
Another one so you can drink.
I'm going to go by the bakery, Basil. Grab a bagel. Want to join me?
I'm actually thinking buying a 12 pack of cider if you still have some available.
There's the salesman over there. What am I doing? What? A person? A potential buyer.
You checked there. Don't think I left it back in the room.
Searching for something, madam.
Yeah, I had an extra mana soul that I may or may not have left somewhere, and now I'm trying to figure out where I left it.
Monaco.
It's fine. I'll find it eventually. I usually do.
Around
I
the
lose
corner,
things.
is there? Either I can't find him or he's everywhere I go.
I wish you luck. If I see anything similar to a Monaco, I'll let you know.
Never mind. You seen me?
Appreciate it.
Good morning.
Welcome on in. Good morning. What can I get for you, sir?
A bagel, if you will.
Bagel?
A small treat for the...
The rolls and bagels are out there. You can feel free to grab them from there. So it will be, let's see here. A single bagel is, I believe, 1 cc.
Very good. Do you have any snacks for the dog?
Earlier they had some of our gluten-free biscuits. Would you like some more of those?
If they've eaten already, then never mind.
They did have some earlier. I'm sorry to ruin on your parade if you wanted more. Forgive me, Basil.
Here's the bagel, and how many credits?
That will be 1 cc.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you. Would you like any coffee or tea?
Coffee, please, actually.
Buy you the burger once.
To go, or would you like it for here?
For here.
Understood.
Alright, what do you want? Point it out.
There we go. There's the coffee. That is 1 more cc. If you need sugar or milk, it is complimentary.
Thank you. What is your name?
Okay.
My name is Biscotti Bisque. I run the Bad Luck Bakery with my sister Bun.
Mr. Bisk. Well met. Professor Dusk. I am one of the professors at the academy.
It is a pleasure to more formally meet you, Professor Dusk, and I hope for your continued patronage.
Likewise.
More coffee?
Yeah.
Understood.
Thank you.
I mean, if you want me to reuse the cup, I can, but it was a takeaway cup, so it doesn't...
Let's grab a seat.
It's fine. I'll probably be back for 1 or 2 more anyways, so...
There you are. Then I will keep a pot of non-decaf on as well, then. That'll be 1 more.
I appreciate it a lot. Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
Forget it.
Here. Thank you. And do enjoy. And sir, what can I get for you?
Aside from the sandwich I just got from there, I will also enjoy some coffee.
Coffee? Okay, that will be 4 cc, sir.
I am curious, Basil. Where did Soul find you?
To go. The cream and sugar is complimentary here, sir. So
I'll have to ask them.
Alright then.
Were you a stray, or were you purchased?
Thank you.
I wonder.
Do you have any bread of the day?
There is buns in the back right corner.
You know, I believe I'm beginning to understand your mannerisms. Ever so slightly.
Mischief macaroons. Though do beware. All you do is color. The flavor is a bit of a coin flip.
Give me half a dozen of the macaroons.
Understood.
And I'll grab one of the rest there ones.
Did I just detect a chuckle, Basil? Meanie kills me, dude.
3 green. Okay. Get those into a bag for you. So it is 210, 1 white, and 3 green. 2 of the greens are macho. 1 of the green is wasabi. The white is a vanilla, while the 210 are both salted caramel.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
There you go, sir.
Alright,
And
for all of them.
as normally singly, so let's see here. You got the bun. Did you already pay for the sandwich and the coffee?
Not yet.
Okay, so let's see here. You got the bun, that's 2 cc's, plus the 4, so that's 6. And then it is 8 for the bulk macaroon instead of the normal. No, 9. That's right. They use like a bun for me with the bulk orders. That would be 14 cc's.
You're going to need to be careful. We'll be getting a lot of new youngsters tomorrow. Some may not like dogs.
Many are hits and how many are misses?
But we'll see. You may be able to warm them up to you.
You don't mind if I stand over here, that's great.
Please, Professor.
3 cc's. Would you like any tea or coffee?
Alright, put back in there.
I'm good. I have coffee earlier.
Okay. 3 cc's.
Life gets so much difficult. Well, no, that's for sure.
I'll just take in the weapon.
Are you having any more phantom pains?
Thanks. Heard you made a little coffee earlier.
Already had it.
We did, and we're still making more coffees.
This was fine after the turn.
Blacksmith has been coming back every now and again for coffee, though I'm only assuming that they're a blacksmith.
I've told you they are worse for wear on your body, but the nicotine helps you. I can see the reason.
Tallish.
You and the doctors and many others already told me.
I don't go work at my shop. I got a boy.
But just because I know this man will follow.
Let's hope for another good,
helps.
what they call it, orientation.
Yeah.
And who are we to tell you no?
Pretty good. This one should go pretty well.
Is this your second one?
Deadly.
Second, yeah.
Yeah, this is my 3rd or 4th. No, this is my 4th. I've been to 3. The past 3 were fine, so.
Yeah.
This is, at least I didn't hand it.
I do, Severus.
Are you concerned of anything involving the new program, or
They put her shop right beside
you're looking more forward to it?
in the alley.
From what I know,
It'll be fine, it'll be fine. The candidates usually like the...
it will be an experiment, that is for certain.
Go through their daily training, so I'm sure...
There are some concerns, but
Business, hopefully, you know?
I think I am more excited than anything.
Thanks for the service.
Best of luck to you.
That's for sure. They did say it was not gonna be life-threatening, but been the first time I already expect something to fluke.
We shall see.
You have a variety, that's for sure, so let's see how they solve their problems. See how creative they are, that's for sure.
Indeed.
These sandwiches out. Take my tray book.
I do look forward to our cross classes again.
Sorry for that, I was a little bit distracted by this bread. What was that?
I do look forward to our cross classes again. I feel we will have them often.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. You're gonna be taking Lynn the first days.
Braggy as
Check
well.
out the training grounds.
Oh?
Everything seems spacious enough. Definitely not for any good outdoor arms practices. I will be more specialized, but we'll manage to separate them all.
Ready for the supplies are ready for the evening rush.
That is what we have the facility for, is it not? This change in curriculum?
That's where I'm colliding on how that will affect their skill set in general.
Much more practical implications than a simple training field.
It is not the same. It will not simulate perfectly what they need to feel. I need to understand later on how complicated it's gonna be, what's at stake.
We can prepare them all we can, but eventually they will need to experience the wasteland and its dangers. That will be their best learning experiences.
That's where we'll know if our, classes will be fruitful, or if they're gonna be to need some more touch at some refinement here and there. Like I said, we're an experiment.
Yes. I am curious about what the principal said. He has prospects for this next class. I wonder. Usually I have involvement with his handpicking through the breaks and years, but this year I ran several errands for him to Runewald and various other places, so I was in the blind. He might have found some curious individuals.
They all seem unique, that's for sure, only by paper. But in person, that's where we're gonna see what they're worth of. Hopefully the first impression is good.
Indeed.
So far, everything's proper catalog, everything's ready, everything's on the green. Stations are clear.
Very good.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm just worrying too much.
You and me both. Comes a breaking point where you start to be a detriment to yourself with worry.
Don't want to grow paranoid, that's for sure. I want to live that in my old times.
Ready for bed? Alright, I'll go open the door for you. Ah. So?
Sneak a little bit of the bun into you.
I believe Basil is ready for sleep.
You may go to sleep then. Good night. Would you two like to I forgot they cannot open doors. Would you two like to accompany me to the facility Clink and I will be using?
Sure, why not?
Of course.
Hello, gorgeous. Nope, talking to you. Nice locks.
Thank you. Apologies.
You are okay? I stand in the doorway. Are you, oh, professors. You talked to Mistress earlier?
Pardon me?
Did you talk to Mistress earlier?
Yes.
Ward in.
Apologies for my disappearance.
Yes, I did.
Are you the one that gave us the key?
It happens.
The key?
Oh, maybe it's not you actually.
Be sure
It is not me, madam.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry for worrying you, or for bothering you. You have good day. I'm looking for somebody else actually.
Likewise. Good luck.
Professor Still, Blink, I will join you a little bit later. I'll join the master.
Very well.
If you climb, Hayden, I can go alone.
No, I need to check them.
Is something going on?
Do you know how to make an extra key?
No, everything's alright. We're preparing for the next match. We're going to the weapons shop.
Okay. Best of luck then.
Soul is going to show me, and he's gone. Never mind.
Wait, no, they specifically.
Would you like to join us? Like,
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Seems like we cleared up FPS-wise. So it might have been a model. However, now I can't see, like, people's statuses and their names. So I must have disabled that by accident. I don't know where that is.
Lovely.
Okay, Toon. Thank you. Toon, do you know where to enable statuses is? Because I think I disabled it by accident.
How was your vacations? Oh, 3 of you. But the 2 of you, because it's 2.
We spent our vacation together, Clink, at Runewald. Exciting stuff.
Well, I mean, well, yes, that too, but I meant, like, today, the last day of our vacation.
It has been calm.
That's good.
And yours?
I mean, it's really hard to, step down when the principal buys you your favorite comic, new issue. It hits very different. But other than that, I have, mischief macarons, and honestly, the joke flavors, I like them better than the normal ones. It's cheddar and pumpkin.
The mystery flavors.
Yes.
So I've heard of them. Might have to get one later tonight.
We'll try and get a couple because, I feel bad for the people who miss out on the joke flavor because it's honestly really good. It's extra creamy in a macaron, which is like exactly what you want.
No problem, Toon. Take your time. I'll find it.
At the end of the day, it caused a number of rapid, unexpected evolutions to occur that, well, were it not for those present, could have turned far worse. It did, however, give rise to the discovery of the element of time as one of the magical sources that we had yet to discover. Which, given the interests of what we are aiming to discover,
I see you two have moved in quite fast. Quickly, rather. Very good.
We even have tea up here. Very impressive.
Nini! Thanks for the raid. Hey guys. You were killing me as Basil.
He called them Dunker biscuits, or little Dunkers.
Reginald is quite the connoisseur of baked goods, from what I can see.
Yes, apparently he eats a dozen of cookies a day. Then he buys another dozen for whoever gets hurt so that he can give them a cookie. Although I think that is also just a way to make sure that he gets 2 dozen cookies.
I think so as well.
Apparently he'll share the 3rd dozen with us.
Is that healthy?
Not...
Probably not.
Yeah, not particularly. Though a man of his frame... Yes. Needs, quite the protein.
There's specific baking practices for people who are trying to get really bulky. I had to go on it myself, but there is a particular like wheat bread that you can do. You can sort of apply to things like cakes and other things. Pretty useful.
I see.
It's kind of like a deliberate caloric amount in order to get like really big.
I see. I will say I've not seen a medic of his stature before.
Big, bulky kind?
Most of the ones that I've seen are slimmer, agile, and or half unhealthy. Tend to take care of others before themselves.
Yeah, I have noticed that, at least in regards to sleep. Usually they just never sleep at all. Of course,
Yes.
put in the black there, but it's...
Hey, Rabo.
You know, and just staying all night treating people instead of focusing on, you know, regular routines. It's actually kind of refreshing. It's sort of a good sign, at least in my opinion. Although, I'm sure that he understands what he's doing on a nutrition level.
Perhaps he can be of assistance to you. I know you have trouble sleeping, Clink. Staying up too late. Tinkering.
Yes, it's a hyperfixation thing. I almost feel like I need to, like, schedule it, like, schedule the sleep and stick to it, but it's kind of hard to actually get me to do it because I just kind of want to keep going once I'm in a groove, and I just lay there and all I can think of is just doing more. Maybe I need sleeping pills? I don't know. I don't know. What would be best?
Sleep is important. We'll see if Reginald can be of assistance during the year with that.
Yeah, maybe I'll ask him about that.
Quite the fancy pavilion? Is this a pavilion? Second floor, I guess.
Oh, yes, it's make sure that people don't think that we're just a bunch of grease and oil, yeah?
Nice little meeting area as well.
Sometimes you just kind of want to read something, or at least we're not trying to distract ourselves anyway. Sort of case in point there. So that you can read while still having like ears to the workshop, just in case like something goes wrong, you know. So accidents can happen even when you like follow all of the codes.
Oh. Several years back, before you arrived, there was quite the accident. Arms explosion of some sort.
Oof.
Brought the ceiling down.
This can be really bad. Oh gosh. That explains why That explains why everything was so clean. It was new. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, no.
There was
cleaning.
refurbishing of sorts afterward. No deaths, but there was a few injuries.
Glad I haven't quite buttoned down a roof. It makes me feel a little bit better.
I believe they've reinforced it since. Hopefully not. But magic can be unstable, nonetheless.
Yes. Even unpredictable things have predictable factors, but it's all about making sure that you keep track of every little nuance, and sometimes you miss one. And it never goes well when you do.
Indeed.
I have a couple burns to show for that.
As do I. Do you know how to ride? So?
Oh.
I think I could figure it out.
Oh, I could teach you.
Seem too complex.
Not particularly, no. Well, I mean, nothing in theory is complicated. You could always break something down to just being, oh, well, just balance and push your foot down on the pedals. But, you know, it's all about building the instinct, the muscle memory, the focus. Because especially with things like these, while they have superior mobility compared to the four-wheeled vehicles, if something goes wrong on these, you're going to get really...
This Final Fantasy IX music is really good for Eden. I'm liking it.
Because of the speeds, you know, you fall out, and as many times as you try to tell people to wear protection, they don't wear protection. And then, you know, they watermelon their heads. Hit pavement. Or greater themselves. Horrible. Any sort of texture. Perforation on the grounds when you're going that fast. Nasty stuff. But yes, I'm sure if you take your time, I'm sure it will be fun, and I'm sure you could learn it. You're very smart.
Thank you. Oh.
crime happens, it happens because no one's there to see it, right? So what if I made, whether you and I made something that could observe from above or even just pass through and possibly even arrest people in a non-lethal fashion through like shocks or tranquilizers? I have studied the mobility of jellyfishes.
The time of day is now
Yes,
night.
exactly.
I believe that is doable.
But yes, making use of magnetism and the way that jellyfish move in particular, I think that we would be able to do it without having an armed core. Right, without an advanced core is... It'll be hard to do for something like really big, but if we really manage to nail it right, I think it's possible. Which might be able to eventually expand the realms of mobility for Warforged, perhaps for everyone, if we can figure it out.
I agree. I look forward to doing this. We'll do it as soon as possible.
Perfect! Should probably start really small, though. Magnets are very temperamental.
I agree.
It's something I sort of thought about after my, well, when we went to Runewald, after I had to repurpose my arm set, I was thinking, oh, I want to do something with magnets again. And I think that's it's a good project. I mean, I've got all of the stuff still there from having to meticulously manage the polarity of each individual, metallic thing. And I still have that technically with my bigger arm, so we can still technically just refurbish it, fine-tune it, and just do it en masse.
I see.
Already spent the time and effort in it.
A worthwhile expenditure. Endeavor, rather.
Well, it's both expenditure and adventure.
Yes.
Nothing's free. Huh? Good? Good or huge?
I was thinking huge.
Oh, yes. When you're dealing with bigger devices and bigger screws, sometimes you need to have bigger equipment too. Because most people don't have the sort of torque required to actually spin that manually to actually get to like proper tightness. The little machines factory one's even bigger than this. In I don't know if you were looking around in Runewald for their giant mechs, but they had really big cranes that just...
Their airships were quite impressive as well.
I really liked the airships. I really can't wait until that's much more like popularized and like put into circulation. It'll make things so much easier.
Yes.
I agree. I look forward to that. That is the most exciting. To me, anyways. It is getting late. Perhaps dinner soon.
Five of the Mistress Macarons? They're huge too, like half the size of my face. They're so big.
Rather large. Sounds like one would fill the stomach.
I love it.
Dusk, do not eat the gluten-free biscuits that are in the room. That is for Basil.
Very well.
So, what part of your curriculum are you most excited for?
I'm always prone to my first lesson, tuning and rolls. Getting to see the students struggle in what they want to be is always exciting.
I have to agree. I really like it when you see like that first little spark of, oh gosh, I could do this, or I could be this, or I could make this. It's the best part.
Yes. When that light bulb hits and spark ignites, they find their favored profession. Nothing like it.
They've really improved the Sky Dome.
They have, haven't they?
I remember when I first came here, I could actually count the pixels.
A glitch here or there.
Yeah, they've really improved.
They have.
With that, if I do not see the rest of you for the remainder of the night, I wish you luck with your new generation. And I hope that you are correct in saying that this one will be indeed unlike any other before. We certainly could use that in the world today.
Indeed. Be safe on your way back to Runewald.
Safe travels, Alexei.
I'm going to miss you, Alexei.
And you as well. You are, of course, more than free to write, Clink. I am always welcoming your correspondence.
That's good. Can I get a hug, though?
Sure.
I can. I'm so happy to see you again, friend. Travel safely, okay?
That is mine intent. So long as the beasts along the way potentially don't have other plans, but if they do, I suppose
I'm sure you'll hold your own.
I was gonna say, I suppose I'll just have to get the scythe dirty.
I mean, it's like you might as well use that super cool, unique core of yours.
That is the intent. Work well with your new fellows, Simon. I hope you enjoy your assignment here as much as you did back home.
Yes, sir.
Right. If there's nothing else you all need of me, I'll be heading to my office to finish the last paperwork before our wardens arrive tomorrow.
Don't work too hard.
Never. Right. All of you have a good rest. Have a big day tomorrow.
You as well, Headmaster. If you get any.
If is good.
If is not good.
You'll be fine. You're stubborn.
I too will acclimate myself to the offices. I think they've moved several rooms about. Professors. Alright, chat, let's go through the rooms. I need to learn the layout too. So this is the library. Bottom floor. Here's the med bay. Fancy. Storage. Yeah, knocked. Cool. Yeah, we'll be using this for several weeks, I believe 8 weeks, and then we'll go to the official roleplay map. Of Runewald. The meeting room.
I wish back in our day, they would be this bright in the building.
Classroom.
Sometimes since you always wore black, it was kind of hard to see you, to be honest.
Was it?
Okay, so second floor is where the classrooms are.
Professor Dusk.
Greetings. Acclimating myself to the changes of the classrooms. They've moved about a bit since last year.
We were talking something similar. This is not the academy, remember, when we were going through it.
Lots has changed since times past when you were younger, eh?
Yes, for us.
To be honest.
30 years has done a lot to the academy.
Dare I say it's changed enough in 1 year since last. Well, relearn everything.
What were the classrooms like originally? You said they changed since last year.
Much more rudimentary. They've been refurbished, from what I can gather.
I'd say the same.
And they are quite a bit tighter.
I've noticed that as well.
Yes.
Are we planning on teaching smaller classes and repeating lessons?
Hmm.
It seems only 10 can be taught at a time.
I'm not sure. We'll see.
Last I checked, all of the tools meant to be simulating the magical beasts are still effective.
That is quite important, especially for when we put them through the trials.
Night will fall in 15 minutes.
That is the greatest improvement from what I found.
Well, I'm glad then the actual wardens get to do the first tests.
We shall see how it goes. The hope is that we can prepare them better for the outside wasteland before throwing them into it.
Well, they're traveling through the wasteland right now to get to us.
On a mission, at least. Mission is entirely different than being on a train.
It's advanced a lot. I remember the simulations during our time being not immersive.
No, very lackluster. Very different from the actual field itself.
Yes. I've experienced a bit of it, and it has advanced, but there is nothing like the real wasteland.
The real deal has an odd tinge to its own self.
Indeed.
Very scary, especially for newbies.
Yes.
I don't know how many of them are used to how bad it is to actually spend a night out there.
We shall see. Some may have experience, others may be fresh to it.
I don't know exactly the limit of these tests and immersive programs, but maybe one day you'll have to show them what it would be like to stake out a night in the wasteland when you could. It's always best to be prepared for everything.
Do you two remember
The
where...
importance of watches.
True. Encampments, and building trenches, defensive formations, most of all.
Staying out of sight.
Yes. Do you two remember when...
Those magical beasts.
It was... Back in my time, we would have a early class of a night out, merely a camp, in the wasteland. Did you two have something similar?
I don't believe we did, no.
No, there was one.
Was there?
It didn't come close to the real thing. Spending a night out there being surrounded by professors.
Yeah.
Having the guarantee of safety.
Right, that was when someone tried to put the fire out with throwing themselves on it. Yes, I remember.
Putting the fire out with the body.
Yeah, they said their blood ran cold, so they decided to throw themselves on it. The professors were not happy, let me tell you.
We are bound to get someone similar.
Might have been both, to be honest.
If I remember right.
From the sounds of it, the principal...
Integrating well.
So it was on purpose.
Kept giving them flashes of cold.
So they thought a fire would fix it?
I'm pretty sure that one was already sleep deprived and had other issues.
From the sounds of it, the principal has quite the prospects for this next batch. We no doubt will have something or someone similar.
Hopefully it's not to that extent, and if they do, hopefully they at least have more concrete ground to stand on, but I am very curious to see them myself.
There's always...
After.
There is always several eccentric ones.
I want to see if they can hold up to Valdris's expectations.
Likewise, I've heard a lot of good things. I just hope they can stand up to the pressure.
Indeed.
I don't see why this generation would be different than the others.
That's why I decided to come out here in person. I've only been stuck with reports in the past.
We'll be keeping a close eye on them tomorrow. See what is so special about them.
Are there any you know in particular?
No, usually I do have a hand in picking with Valdis, but I was running several errands this summer to Runewald. I was in the blind, which has my curiosity. About what he has chosen, why he looks forward to this class so much.
I think tomorrow will be telling.
I don't like to boast, but I'd like to think that our generation was a pretty damn good one for Valdres, especially for his first. So I just hope.
They were good. A lot of them didn't last.
Well, to be fair, unfortunately, as much as we evolved, so did they out there. And we weren't prepared.
They are always 2 steps ahead. Adapting every minute of every day to kill us.
And we're playing catch up.
Always.
We just need a single moment to get ahead of them. And then we can take back everything.
A winning play on the chessboard doesn't have to be 5 steps ahead. Merely all they need is a mistake. Or pure luck.
A mistake can lead to multiple.
Yes. But same goes for us.
Pressure on this generation.
The mistakes we make, hundreds of lives will be lost.
I'm familiar.
Good luck to both of you. May we teach them at least the fundamentals of survival. It will be up to them
I'm no teacher.
to survive. You aren't, but your guidance will be needed. Your presence here, your wisdom, nonetheless.
Well, if you ask for my assistance, work doesn't really have a choice, and I can come here on my own. I'll just need a heads up, and I can point in a direction if required.
No doubt the young ones will seek out veterans such as yourself for guidance. Have a good night, both of you.
Have a good night, Dusk.
As fun as it is to scour about.
Alrighty. And Dusk will stay on the rooftop for a while and gaze at the stars, contemplating tomorrow and the new batch of trainees arriving. Cards down.
There we have it. Episode 0, everybody. Next week will be the official episode 1 of Eden Lost. Tonight was basically to help teachers and townsfolk kind of acclimate to the map, to each other. A bit on the shorter side on purpose. So sessions, everybody, will be 4 hours every Sunday from here on out. Looking forward to it. Good stuff. It's been so long. Oh, okay, here's the trains. So this is where they're going to be arriving. I think.
A small droning hum can be heard increasing as the sky above becomes pitch black. The shutdown sequence for the night begins, and it is time to rest. Calling it in to this day, and this episode of Eden Lost will begin next time with the Warden candidate's arrival in Lindau. Thank you all once again for participating in this session 0. I hope you all have a lovely evening. If you'd like, we will have our OSC area in the train station to decompress after roleplay. Thank you all once again.
Huzzah! Okay. Train station.
So, Nixie has been resting at my bed, right? And she hasn't made a fucking peep. I think we've hacked it. I think I'm gonna leave her there for tonight, for her to sleep. And maybe she won't bark at me. Hey, Deva!
Yeah. We can bring her bed in there. Like her.
Put her bed by my door.
That was the green orc.
Oh, I
Yeah,
feel
like
sick
put
now.
the. We should do that.
I love that.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, we don't want her to get
fucking back, dude.
You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. Get his ass. Get his ass.
I tried to find you if you wanted to go back to our room, but I got lost, and I was like,
Did you?
yeah, I'll stand with Sculla. Yeah. I was like, I'm just gonna follow Dusk if he knows the way, because I don't. And I lost you. I'm like, never mind, I'm staying with Sculla.
Like, at 8:50 here. Like, right when people were gathering, and I was like, well, and by storm, I mean,
Some
like,
people
lightning and thunder.
have shown in the work.
Going from a high energy character to a very low energy character tired me the fuck out.
Bah. Hello.
I wanted to come tonight, but I couldn't.
Oh.
It started lightning and storming here.
Oh yeah. Best not to risk it.
Hey, let me fix your leg real quick. Hey, it's fine. I've worked with metal before.
Alright, don't tell Howell, but we're gonna raid him, so he has to put effort.
Oh no. We're just gonna hot potato.
I was. Oh shit. I thought it was. No, I thought it was muted.
I thought you were muted.
Damn, that's crazy.
You need to put a seat on your shoulder at some point.
I can ask Coffee if he can do that. I also need to fix my mask because it got broke when Coffee fixed my finger.
Oh.
Ooh.
Looks good. Is this supposed to be square rabbit? Or is it supposed to just hit that?
Oh. Thanks, Shane. Hi guys, welcome.
You running
Welcome,
on your
welcome.
back legs scared the fuck out of me when we were leaving school. They're like, oh god, residency! Like, what the hell was that?
You need to add a sound effect of just like hearing that come up behind you would kill me.
Okay, cool. I want to watch that with you. I got lost, but I couldn't find the music room again, so I'm gonna try to find it again. But I did find the piano and the drum set.
Okay, well, I know where that is. We know where the set.
Yeah. The storage room? I found the piano and the drum set in the storage room of some class.
I think that's all we got now. I don't think the music room is a thing anymore.
That's okay. I'll make one in some place.
Hello. Your K-Kona accent killed me earlier today.
What do you mean? What the hell do you make? Okay, anyway. So remind me, Shin. I want to add open and closed signs to the doors. I have a prefab for that, and I want to add those to the shops so people know when they're open and closed. So remind
True.
me. Try to remind me.
Transaction with you?
Yeah, you'd remind me. It's your responsibility now.
Yeah, that'll be useful.
Plastic ID stuff.
It's like that's the best thing I can think of right now. I don't want to trade.
Oh, I love this transaction in commerce.
I love being so fucking awkward and quiet to like the other professors. They're like, so how's it going? I'm functioning.
Dude, as soon as Lulu mentioned that you guys were having a meeting, I was like, oh, can I be there, please? I was so excited. And then being there, I had no place to be there, but I was just there. I was just like, yes, I love
Professors, the instructors, like the head people of things, and then the One Piece is sitting right next to me.
The One Piece.
I also love the thing that I could not contain my excitement for today. So literally, whenever he was like, "Oh," and the warden general, and I was like, "Hi," I had to do the hello.
You look like you're fucking nuts, and I love it.
This man is clearly on drugs.
He's functioning, though, right?
Precise vibe that he is in this career for all the wrong reasons, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, yeah. Good night, you all. I hope you had fun.
Good night, Lulu.
Thank you so much.
So good.
Good night, Lulu. Look forward to that.
I'll be right back to my end stream. Alrighty, chat. I'm gonna end us there. Thank you all for chilling today for this episode 0 of Eden Lost. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some Metaverse RP. I'll see you all then. Good night, guys.